Hello everyone, my name is Sharon, also known as Sagefira, and welcome back to my playthrough of I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, recorded live over on Twitch. Last time, we stuck close to home during the season of pollen in order to keep an eye on our father's health. We spent extra time with our friends and started noticing some changes in our bodies. The season of dust begins, and with it, more changes are on the horizon. And now we are changing seasons to early dust, which is basically fall on Vertumna. Beautiful. Hello, Mars. Mars does a little twirl, showing off her shimmering dress. You wouldn't believe how many kudos I needed to use to nanoprint this dress, she says loftily. I won't even bother telling you, it would only make you jealous. That's great. Good for you. I'm so happy for you. Dad, how you feeling? If your mom already said no, I agree with her, your dad says without looking up from his work. I know you two disagree about things, but she's still your mother. Yeah, you're right. You find your mom inspecting the irrigation system. When it's hot like this, a failure in the irrigation system could mean we lose an entire field, she says, wrapping some adhesive tape around a joint. It's just too precious to leave to chance. Mom, do you want to learn about what I did today? You've been learning about different organizational methods in school. Alphabetical, chronological, Dewey Decimal. Honestly, it sounds like a lot of work. Why would you bother to organize anything when you can just ask congruence to find whatever you need? It's just paperwork. But I did get a card, and I'm bonding with my mother, so there is that. Do you even know why we call it paperwork? Your mom laughs. It's true, it's not like you're actually sorting paper. Back on Earth, we used to have to use paper to... Nah, never mind. She slaps you on the back. Good for you for having your head together. Thanks, Mom! Mother approves. I got approval from Mom. I'm so happy. Dice, buddy, how you doing? Okay, same dialogue from Dice. Dice is not very happy with us right now. I think we might have really screwed up with him. Anemone has new dialogue. Anemone is munching on a container of cut-up pieces of dust melon. My mom is kind of bossy, but she sure makes a great lunch, she says, offering you a piece. Gotta keep your strength up. Thanks. Thanks, Anemone. You're so sweet. And Tangent? Same dialogue about puberty, but I can give her a present, which will hopefully make up for my misstep earlier. Oh my goodness. All right, so I think I am just gonna once again go do some organization because I feel I should get to 33 within 2 more months of working in the depot, and then I could focus the rest of the year on something else. So let's keep working in the depot, everyone. It's another meeting of the Secret Funtimes Club. You're trying to figure out what to do today. It's your job as vice president of Fun Ideas, but you're having trouble coming up with something. Think, Sagefira, think. Snack time. Arts and crafts. Arts and crafts snack time. Making fun paper lunches for your friends. It's always about food here in the Sage Cave. What can I say? What's that smell? Tange asks as she joins you. You think she means someone farted and you giggle, but then you smell it too. It's like burning mustard or spices, strong and acrid. Then the overhead lights start to flicker. Oh, that keeps happening, Mars says with a shrug. Like, the same time every afternoon. Nobody knows why. It's a mystery. She and Tange look at each other, then at you. A mystery! They jump to their feet. There's a mystery afoot, and the SFC is going to solve it. Tange brings up a fresh notepad on her holopalm and adds 2 bullet points. Clue 1, weird smell. Clue 2, flickering lights. Cal sniffs the air. The smell's coming from that vent, he says, pointing to a screen in the corner. Get up close and sniff, or get a schematic and see where it goes. I'ma get up close and smell it. You use your smello sense to detect hints of things cooking. Maybe you should check the cafeteria kitchens. It smells awful in here. Antecedent is here, fanning the nanoprinter with a cutting board while it belches out foul black smoke. Oh gosh, kids, she says, don't come any closer. This darn nanoprinter's on the fritz again. Everything that comes out is awfully burned, and I don't want you to breathe in the smoke. Every gosh darn day, she mutters under her breath. You look up. The lights are flickering here too. There. Did you see it? You take a closer look. There's some kind of black dust near them. That's weird. Little clumps of it are stuck to the wall and ceiling, all around the outlet and the back of the nanoprinter. You climb up onto the counter, much to Auntie Seaton's annoyance. When you put your hand near the black dust, your hollow palm makes your hand tingle, like it's vibrating slightly. Tangent climbs up with you and tries it too. Electromagnetism, she confirms. The ferromagnetic materials in our hollow palms are reacting to the presence of magnets, or an electric current. I think it's in this dust? She makes a note. Clue 3! Electromagnetic dust. Auntie Seaton shoos you out of the kitchen. Out! Out! Go play somewhere else, my darlings. We've got supper to prepare. You follow the clumps of black dust through the lounge, down a long hallway to the children's creche. It's quiet here, and instinctively you all walk softly and stop talking. You slow as you approach the playroom. So I have a thought. Tammy, rest her soul, was killed by an electrical shock in the creche. She was killed by a shock on something that had no signs of doing anything of the sort. No, the electrical object that shocked her had no glitches. It was perfectly fine. But somehow, some way, it's still electrically shocked. We've seen that the nanoprinter in the cafeteria was smoking and malfunctioning due to the dust, and now the dust is leading us to the creche. I think we might be solving the mystery of how Tammy died right now. Or we might be figuring something out. It has something to do with this electromagnetic dust. Oh my gosh. This is kind of dark and kind of... I didn't expect this event to be so, like, intense, but I think we might get an answer, potentially. It's quiet in the creche, and instinctively, you all walk softly and stop talking. You slow as you approach the playroom. The creche playroom is empty and dimly lit, except for the holo projector in the corner showing a purple teddy bear. The holo projector is the one that electrocuted your friend Tammy. It keeps flickering on and off. Bravely enter the room. Convince Mars to go first, or wait for someone else to go first. If I convince Mars to go first, is she going to die? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I didn't expect this event to be, like, so intense. You know, I care about my friends. I do not want to see anyone else die. I'm gonna enter the room first. Ah! My controller vibrated, and then the boom, it actually scared me. Okay. As you step in, all the lights in the room suddenly turn on. 2 musical toys start playing all at once, and a toy robot begins spinning in circles, whirring. Mars shrieks. Tangent rushes suddenly forward, grabs a glass from an art table, and slams it upside down on the counter. I caught it, she says. Or she yells. Okay. Look how cute Tangent is! Look at her, I just wanna... She's so cute! They're all really cute, actually. This screen is really adorable. You gather around to see. Under the glass are what look like 4 round metal things, like ball bearings. As you watch, one of them starts to roll. It advances to the edge of the glass, then rolls in a ring around the inside. It stops. Then a pair of long silver antennae emerge from the top of the ball. They click together, producing a bright spark of electricity. You all jump back. The other 3 balls gradually wake and begin snapping their own antenna. I think we've solved our mystery, Tange says with a growing smile. Sure enough, you find more magnetic black dust and something else. Tiny bite marks in the electric cord leading to the holo projector. So these things are the reason that Tammy died. They must be feeding off the electricity, Tange explains, then storing it like a battery to use for self-defense. And this dust must be their excrement. Fascinating. You report your findings to Dr. Instance. She discovers these pests have in fact been siphoning off electrical current from your ship since it landed, and are responsible for some dangerous power surges. One such surge must have been the one that killed your friend Tammy. From a quick look around the room, everyone knows it. Anemone rubs Cal's back as he stares at the ground. Instant sends you all some kudos and thanks. I mean, thanks, I guess, but damn. That's dark. Like, oh. Like, I'm glad we got an answer as to why the projector mysteriously electrocuted Tammy, but like, I'm still really sad. Like, that's still really tragic, to be honest. Anyway, let's get to work. We have a goal of 2. Okay, a card gets +1 there. Let's do that. Oh, not quite, not quite. 18. Oh my gosh, am I not gonna be able to beat this one? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's because oh my gosh, I always forget that straights actually give us points. Okay, so I need to keep that in mind. I need to keep that in mind for the future. Ooh, we got +5 organization, +2 persuasion, +9 kudos, and +10 stress. It's Vertumnalia! Time for speeches, games, and feasting. You stare hungrily at the feast table. Sure, it's mostly soy rations, but it's still more food than you usually see all at one time. This year, though, there's something new. Great big terrines of glowing beans. Weird. You try to sneak some food before the speeches start, but Chief Engineer Instance catches you and smacks your hand away. Your mom gets really mad at her, and it causes a huge yelling match. Your dad directs you away from the table as Instance blames your mom for the way things are right now, whatever that means. Your dad passes you a soy sweet to keep your tummy busy during the speeches. He's the best. Ooh, that's interesting. So our character isn't picking up on this, but, like... So, throughout the past couple years, we have noticed that whenever we check the bulletin board in command, the food shortfall is getting lower and lower. Like we're having less and less food. So I feel like maybe our parents are feeling a lot of pressure to try to make sure we have enough to survive. And Chief Engineer Instance is angry at our mom. Oh, so that this is like grown-up politics stuff that has been going over our heads because we've been living our blissful child lives. Governor Udicott takes the stage and manages to calm everyone down. Welcome, everyone, to our 4th Vertumnalia celebration, she says, speaking through a maxophoner. Like a microphone, maybe? Her voice has been getting weaker lately and can't reach across the square it used to. I'm proud, as always, to stand before you as your governor and to celebrate another year of peace and prosperity on this beautiful planet. Udicott steps aside, wobbling a little as she walks, leaving Seek to complete the annual formalities. Oh no. It would appear that Udicott is getting on in age. I mean, she's older. She's the oldest person, I think, in our colony. So I guess, she might be our next death, y'all. She's getting older. Because this is our 4th year on the planet, and we don't even know how old she is. Udicott steps aside, wobbling a little as she walks, leaving Seek to complete the annual formalities. Your mom steps forward. This year's feast includes a new glow-in-the-dark food. Pixie beans are our first domesticated Vertumnan crop. The crowd applauds and your mom raises her hands. Credit goes to Geranium. That's our dad! He insisted we dedicate 1/3 of our fields to them, so you'll have him to thank for the light show in your toilets tonight. Oh my gosh. So it's gonna make our poop glow. A smattering of laughter ripples through the crowd. Your dad chuckles nervously. Your mom's smile fades. As you know, we lost our hydroponics and microbial soil during the wormhole accident, she says. These pixie beans will make up for losses we've faced with our earth crops. Udicott's weedy voice rattles through the maxophoner. Thank you, everyone. Let's get on with the games. The crowd packs away the chairs as the children gather in the square. Which competition do you participate in this year? The bod quadrathlon, because it was a biathlon in the first year, then it was a triathlon, now it's a quadrathlon. Talent show, we actually don't have enough creativity to do this. Science fair, just watch or skip it all. Let's do the bot quadrathlon. We are the champion 2 years running. Let's make it 3 years. Let's do it. Com directs your attention to this year's edition, a cloth-covered mountain as tall as 4 adults, studded with mysterious protrusions. He pulls it back to reveal, "The Tower of Terror," he announces with a flourish. "Test your courage with 3 stories of ladder climbs, followed by a death-defying leap of faith onto the poof shroom mats." You, Anemone, and Cal take in the majesty of the Tower of Terror. Both of them are hooting and pumping their fists, absolutely bonkers about jumping from 3 stories. You'll all still be doing wrestling, agility, and accuracy portions of the course, of course, but clearly this is the winner by popular vote. How about you? Are you ready? Are you ready, Sage Cave? We are going to take on the Bot Quadrathlon with Sagefira, Anemone, and Cal all competing to be the Quadrathlon champion. Sagefira has been the champion 2 years running. Will she make it a 3rd? Let's find out. Alright, let's do this. So, +1 to physical cards, plus 5 kudos if a total equals the goal. We need 58. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. We need 58. That can give us 15. 15 isn't, I feel like 15 isn't enough. Darn, I should have changed my gear. I could change some of my, I could use some of these mushwood logs and just make these all a little bit higher. There we go. That was a mistake, actually. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. So that's 18. 21. This is actually really bad, y'all. This is not, we're not doing very well here. 21. 22. 23. I guess I could make it a triple? I could make it a triple, huh? If I add 2 to both of these cards. This is tough. I'm having a hard time. So that's 25, and if I do another one onto here, if I'm right, this should be, okay, I was right, so that gave me more points. Okay, so I'm at 29, I need 13 points. Okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. All right, so let's do this, and that, and that, and that, and that. There we go, there we go. All right, so maybe I was panicking a bit too much. Maybe it wasn't as hard as I thought, but like, I'm really trying to get better. I'm really trying to get better at these challenges, so I'm trying to think really hard when I do them, so I did it. Let's see how many stars we get. I'm hoping we're gonna get 3 stars. We did get 3 stars. Whew! Whew! Love that. I love that for us. We got +2 toughness. And we are the Botathlon champion 3 years running! You blow through the obstacle course, the basket shooting, and the bot wrestling with ease, and you arrive at the base of the Tower of Terror with a determined gleam in your eye. You scale it easily. Of course, it's only ladders. Sure, it's really high ladders and a huge jump, but you just close your eyes and pretend you're jumping into a big vat of pudding. Com awards you 1st place in the Quadrathlon. Congratulations. Oh, that's right. We become popular, which means we'll get bonus kudos, which is nice. And we got another Botathlon champion card, which is pretty awesome. I mean, if we look, we have 3 of these. So, like, imagine we get all 3 of these at once. Like, that's gonna be pretty cool. Having 3 of the same card is really nice. Finally, it's time for the feast. The pixie beans are a hit. Your parents keep touting their many benefits. They grow well here. They're super nutritious, taste great, they're versatile, and kids love their bright, multicolored glow. Your rumbling stomach has made you grouchy. Your parents won't let you eat until they finally stop bragging about their beans. You consider the options: pixie bean soup, pixie bean salad, pixie bean chili, even pixie bean aquafaba dessert. Everything glows in the evening twilight. Chat, let me know. What would your first pick be off of those dishes? Would you want the soup, the salad, the chili, or the dessert? What would you go for first? I think I would want to try, I just wanted to go straight for the chili. Honestly, I would want to see how the chili turned out. And I wonder what colors it glows. I feel like that's kind of cool that they're glowy, but I would go for the chili. You sullenly shove your pixie bean everything around on your plate. You don't even want to eat them anymore. Stupid beans, stupid feast, stupid games, stupid everyone. Ugh. Every time someone turns to talk to you, especially about how great these beans are and how great your parents are for growing them, you just get more irritated. They're just beans. It's like they love these beans more than they love you. You're probably just hungry. Oh, we're hungry and we're hormonal. Like, does this not, like, This totally sounds like a thought process of a teenager. I definitely had moments like this where everything just seemed really frustrating. I'm just gonna eat my pixie beans, because I'm gonna try really hard to stay calm. You want to rebel against these stupid beans, but the truth is you're too hungry to resist. You count backwards from 10 to calm yourself down so you don't blow up at your mom. Why is she smiling all the time? Ugh. You settle on glowering at her over your plate of glowing beans. She notices, but just purses her lips and turns away from you to talk to someone else. Rude. You shovel food into your mouth, trying not to look like you're enjoying it. Okay, it is as delicious as everyone said, and you start to feel more human the more you eat. Right, yeah, food! Food is great. So hangry, my goodness. And we have a lovely social card, a grand feast, +2 to cards with gems. All right, we love it. You do feel better after you eat something. Everyone's in high spirits after dinner, breaking off into little groups to talk or to make music together as the sky darkens for the shortest night of the year. You feel your mood improve by the minute as your friends pull you into a fun, rhythmic clapping game. As your irritation fades, you wonder if this is what congruence meant when she warned you that your hormones would make you feel out of control sometimes. When you go back to your quarters to get ready for bed, your dad gives you a big hug. It's exactly what you needed. Aw, love it. All right. And the feast actually did a really good job of... We got a perk? Perception 3, avoid blocking events. Slip past all path blocking explore events. Let's go. But yeah, it did a really good job of taking all of our stress away, so that's really nice. So let's go ahead and talk to everybody, and then I think I'll do one more round of getting my organization up, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do next after that.